Hello all and welcome to our tutorial from Follow the Steps. Today we'll be using a plan to write a formal email. This writing will be at level 1, B2 level of English, and at the end we're going to check it for spelling, punctuation and grammar. Let's begin. Our opening. We start with Dear, Sir or Madam because we do not know if the reader is a male or female and who they are. As you see, we've written it, we're going to tick that off. Moving on, we're going to say why we're writing to them. So the reader has a very clear picture of what the writing will be about. I'm writing to you to complain. This is the purpose of writing. About the problems your new 24-hour gym, as you see that will appear soon, yeah, 24-hour gym has been causing. So that's a very clear opening so the reader knows why you're writing. Let's move on, leaving a line space. Next thing is our reason for writing. So your new gym has been creating the present perfect continuous so many problems. Especially noise, which mean I can't sleep. This is the main reason for you to be writing to them. As you see on the right, we're going to tick that off so we can follow that plan. For example, car doors have been slamming. These things are causing you not to sleep very well. Loud music playing. And shouting has been happening. And all those things has made me very unhappy. So I've got my relative clause which to connect those two ideas. Made me very unhappy, as you see. Full stop at the end of that sentence. Before the gym. The area had been so peaceful. Here I'm using the past perfect tense to say what it was like before something else in the past. Had been so peaceful, quiet, and safe. But not anymore. See, that's the end of my paragraph. I've ticked that off. Moving on, leave a line space. The next subject is about the issues. Your new gym has been causing, present perfect continuous tense, started in the past and is still happening now, has been causing health issues such as sleeping problems, comma, hypertension, and anger, full stop. Also, I've got connecting linking phrase. Also, there is a lot more crime in the area since the gym opened. Okay, so those are the issues. Leave a full stop. Again, I'm leaving a line space. My new paragraph's beginning. The subject here is how it's bothering me. These issues have been making me very sad. Okay, present perfect continuous again. As the area has been getting worse. Okay, full stop. For instance, I'm giving examples. It is not safe for kids. It's using those key ideas in my plan anymore. And I'm worried things will get worse if nothing is done. So I've got my first conditional sentence there, a likely situation in the future. Again, line space. This is what I would like the person to do, the audience, the reader. So I would appreciate if you informed customers. I'm using those keywords in my plan in sentences of the following things. Being very polite. Full stop. If I were them, comma, I would leave the gym quietly. Here's a second conditional to give advice. Full stop. Next thing, also, if I were them. I would be respectful to the area. Full stop at the end of there. Good, so this is going to be the next part, the ending. Hopefully, something can be done, is my passive sentence. Full stop. And here I hope to hear back from you soon. Full stop. As I don't know the person's name, yours faithfully, it's a formal letter. And my full name, capital letter for my first name and surname. Now, as we've written this quickly, there's going to be spelling, punctuation and grammar errors, so we need to check it. The first step of this is to change the pen colour. That tells us it's time for checking. So looking for errors, we find any, we edit and add corrections. Comma after madam. And in our first sentence, we're going to put a hyphen between 20 and 4. That makes it one word. And we're going to add in the area to complete the sentence. Okay. Let's go into our second paragraph. Put a comma after problems. And we're going to cross out can't and put cannot. It's a formal letter. We don't want contractions. Comma after example. And here, we're going to make that full stop clear and put a comma after before. Put a comma after gym. In fact, that comma was incorrect after before, so I'm going to cross that out before the gym, comma. Okay, and then we're going through this list. Yeah, the comma's in the right place. We put a comma after safe and after but to emphasize our point, and put a full stop. Cross out new, we don't need that, because our subject's very clear. Make that full stop clear after anger and put a comma after also. I'm looking at this sentence now. I want to change this a bit. So I'm going to cross out there is a lot more. Instead, I'm going to put a little arrow and put here has increased. Okay, little arrow tells me that's now a passive sentence. Crime has increased in the area. It reads better now. And put the full stop there. End of the paragraph. We're going through, make that comma after instance. They're examples. I'm getting rid of I'm, but I am. It's formal letter, getting rid of contractions again. And we're putting a comma after worse. That's our first part of the clause. That conditional sentence, that first conditional sentence. Make that full stop clearer at the end of that paragraph. Put a comma after so. And put a comma between things and please. Here we'll put a comma after also for our second recommendation. And then the final sentence here, our closing, making that full stop clear. And also full stop clear after soon. There we go, I think that's fine now. Everything's clear. So we're going to review the text now. Looks fine to me. Really clear here, we've checked it using clear. And we could be clearer now that that is a good piece of writing. So going through it carefully now. Anything else we've missed? We've got a passive sentence there. Just making that clearer. The reader. Clearer that's been erased. And we're fine over here. Just reviewing through it. So that's it. When you use a plan, your writing is clearer and structured. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.